This videocast brought to you by Lightspeed, Zulu, change your mind, and by Gulf Coast Avionics, your one-stop shop for avionics, instruments, and pilot supplies. Gulf Coast Avionics, your one-stop shop for avionics, instruments, and pilot supplies. See us at Sun and Fun, booth D28 through 33, or visit www.gca.aero.
People fly into Sun and Fun from all over the country in all kinds of aircraft, and quite a few arrive here in ultralights, but not many cover more than 3,000 miles, flying low and slow in a 19-year-old Max Air Drifter. Artie Trost spent about 3 weeks traveling, and her purpose was not only to have a grand adventure, but to share that adventure with others through her blog and to inspire young people, especially girls, to follow their dreams.
Well, I flew from Sandy, Oregon, which is a little rural community about 30 miles southeast of Portland, Oregon. And I flew from there to here, Sun and Fun in Lakeland, Florida, but not on a straight diagonal because I didn't want to fly over the Rockies and this little scary thing. So I flew all the way south into the southeastern tip of California and then came across the southern United States. And I did it in my Max Air Drifter, what used to be called a fat ultralight, because it's over the legal definition of an ultralight, and is now a registered experimental light sport aircraft. And so it flies with a Rotax engine, a 503, which was great. It hummed and hummed and hummed and never hiccuped, never burbled, never gave me a nervous moment the whole flight. I have 2 8-gallon tanks of gas, which is enough to keep me in the air about 3 hours, although your back starts to hurt because you're strapped in a tight harness, and you can't quite see it from here, but it's just a molded plastic seat. And my left leg, I have to keep a lot of left rudder, so my left leg would cramp if I flew that long. So actually, most legs were 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So that's my baby. There's an amazing number of small airstrips all across the country, and many of them have gas. They have aviation gas, 100 low lead. They might have a courtesy car. They have a place where you can get water and things like that, bathrooms. We also were invited into a number of little grass private strips, one which had a resident alligator named Gertrude. So it was a combination of small grass private strips and paved airstrips and dirt roads, things like that. Mostly camping in my tent, and let's say sometimes there'd be a hangar that I could sleep in, and lots of times just putting the tent under the wing like it is now. And sometimes people would invite us into their homes, pilots that were just thrilled at what we were doing, and so spent some really nice evenings with people that were strangers when I first shook their hand and then became friends, and 3 nights that I did stay in a motel. After a while, you'd really need a shower. It was always flyable with the exception of one day when it was gusting to 65. And when I say flyable, I've been flying this a long time, 18 and a half years. I've got about 2,800 hours on it. So what I consider flyable, many other people do not consider flyable. So we had turbulence and, never enough that I was afraid to put, and had to put down. Many times coming here, especially across the southern U.S., I was showing like my airspeed was 50, 55, and my ground speed was like 30. I think I averaged 35 miles an hour coming here. So it was slow going. Sometimes it was real work, just trying to keep it straight and level. But it was always great. It was just an astounding experience. I still can't believe I'm really here. I just can't believe it.
So, have you changed your mind about who has the world's best headset? Try a Zulu, and we think you'll find Zulu's comfort, sound quality, and A&R better than anything else you've ever tried. It has Bluetooth connectivity and is available with battery or panel power. And there's a helicopter model as well. No other headset gives you the complete Zulu package.